Hey, what's up, guys? This is Poke Squid, Hawaii. Anyway, Poke Squid. Anyway, what's up? Yeah. I want to give a shout out first out to Epic Slayers for this new PTS 2 patch notes update. As of right now, the meta and what's happening with their update on the PTS, and there's a few things. It's the hipfire, the nimble, the seeker mines is definitely what's on the developers' minds right now. So far from what the PTS has been given right now and what they're seeing that's been changed. Hipfire is definitely going to be nerfed, but there could be definitely could be an option for an adjustment, because I mean it's still early in the PTS, but they did say that uh, that it is going to be nerfed, and for the fact that it's going to be nerfed, that you won't be able to give out as much damage as you had previously been in the past. For the fact that you can't hip fire someone and pretty much get all your crit chance and get your max damage, just like when you ADS. So that's definitely gonna get adjusted. I definitely think that hip fire should not be a way you can just totally annihilate somebody. It should be more like, it's like a dog luck kind of fucking shot, like where like you just barely made your shots, but you had like not even a lot, like a bar left, like a health. So that's what I think it's probably gonna come to. But yeah. So uh, besides that, I guess I mean hipfire's it's like a last resort thing. I always thought it was a last resort, but when people started like just annihilating with hipfire at one point, on a 1.5, it was just too much. There's no way you can headshot someone hipfire versus someone aiming down the sight and you win that firefight. Yeah, that was definitely not cool. So I'm glad that they're gonna nerf that. That's definitely something that should have been nerfed a long time ago. What else? I mean, that's about it. That all I can say about hipfire. But next thing then that we should move on to is definitely going to be seeker mines, which a lot of people are always irritated about. Seeker mines are very powerful right now in the 1.6. Ooh, yeah. So that's definitely going to get I wouldn't say a total buff, but it is a buff from what it was supposed to be, because they were supposed to take out the damage totally on seeker mines, but I think now as of the PTS, what people are finding out is that there's going to be a 20% damage reduction on the impact burst itself, but there's also going to be a damage increase on the burn after, on the fire effect. So it's not really a nerf. I think it's more of a buff, unless you have high exotic damage resilience or you have burn resistance. Then you definitely can take away that fire damage, and you can also use your medkits, of course. So yeah, so that's not going to be too hard to get rid of. I just think that I mean, it's going to be interesting. Definitely. I don't know what people are going to run now, since you don't got your seeker mines. I wonder what they're going to run. I mean, are people going to go back to sticky bombs? I mean, that hasn't been talked about. I mean, that was a real big problem in the beginning. I know, a while back, but yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. There's gonna be a lot of different things that could happen. The PTS is still in process, so I mean, I guess it could be changed, but that's what I heard so far. And then the next one that I'm going to talk about too is Nimble. Nimble, I think, is a good. It's a good gear set attribute that you're able to gain back health through running from cover to cover. But now the only difference now is that instead of getting 4%, I think, over or your cover distance, you get rehealed or regenerated the health the further you go. Now it's going to be, you're only going to get 2% per meter of the course over the course of 4 seconds. And that's regardless whether you're in cover or out of cover. That doesn't really matter. They were supposed to make it, you're supposed to stay in cover and it's supposed to regenerate over time, but now it's just going to be it's just going to be the 2%, and whether they're in cover or not in cover, they're still going to regenerate that health. I mean, it's yeah, you say it's a decent fix. You know, it's not be as powerful, but you know, it still has its good abilities. They didn't totally just take it out. So I think that yeah, that's gonna be interesting too, how people use it. Because I know people that just rely on Nimble, that don't really have medkits or don't really use, you know. So I guess we'll see. We'll see how people are using Nimble and how their talents are set up. And I mean, yeah, it definitely depends on all that, because you can change your talents where you get more healing on your medkits and you know all that, if you're not able to just go from one cover and cover like 5 feet and regenerate all your health. So it definitely would change the playing style of whoever uses Nimble. So all in all, I definitely think, you know, it's some good fixes, some not, some that I think that should have been like more of a bug fix. Not bug, but I mean more of a, you know, patch fix versus, you know, just these little adjustments here and there. I definitely thought there was going to be more to the patch as well. Hopefully they're gonna come up with a new map soon. I really hope so, because you know, it is getting kind of boring. You know what I mean? Last Stand is great and all, I give it that. It is great for what it is. But what else are they going to offer us? I mean, are we going to have to wait for 1.7, 1.8, year 2? I mean, I was really excited that knowing that they were going to open up Central Park when I heard about that. But, yeah, I guess we'll just definitely have to wait. So, yeah, if you like the vid, please help me out. And shoot me that like. And I guess if you want to subscribe to me, and I'll definitely be having more information on this game as it comes out. And sometimes I don't hear it directly, you know, from the state of the game. Sometimes, you know, I'll watch channels and PC players, you know, as well as other console players. So, yeah, appreciate it, and thanks for watching.